Okay, this is There's Only One Letter T. And sorry for the background if you can hear a fan or something like that. It's kinda hot, so it's on and everything. And also sorry that I haven't uploaded a video in a while. I've kind of been busy with some issues yet again. And pretty much I'm presenting another battle. Yeah, I should have said that in the intro. But fuck me, I'm the most retarded person alive. So in this battle, I'm facing a guy named Mtguns. Don't know what that means. If you know what that means, please feel free to tell me. I would love to know. But this team is pretty interesting on his side because you can see he's using a Noctowl, Ninetales, Kingdra, Tyranitar, Gengar, Electivire, and on my team, typically something that I kind of need to switch up. A Electivire, Magmortar, Kingdra, Honchkrow, Machamp, and Ursaring. Now, this battle kind of happened whatever time ago, I really don't remember. So, this is new to me, so sorry if I make a few mistakes on this video. And let's pretty much get into the battle. Okay, here we go with the battle beginning with my opponent Mtguns, and I hear start off with an Ursaring. So then he starts off with a Noctowl, and I'm like, oh, this is pretty good. So I go straight for the Stone Edge, but Ursaring misses, and he goes for the Hypnosis, and I'm like, oh damn, if only, the Flame Orb would have activated, then that wouldn't be an issue. So I figure there's no reason to switch out, and I pretty much stay in, because, yeah, whatever. And then he goes for the Confusion. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm not sure what Noctowls are good for, so whatever. And then he goes for the Fly, and again, this is a random battle. I didn't really check on any of them, so I just chose one randomly so I could put a video up. So I figured, okay. And then Ursaring took Noctowl's Fly, and I still stayed in. I went for the Stone Edge, knocking out that Noctowl, and so forth. The Flame Orb activates, and I'm burned. And then he brings out his Electivire. I figured there's no point switching out, I'm going to stay in. He goes for the Earthquake, and I survive it. So I go straight for the Crunch, which, I figured it'd be the best thing. But he lives with a little bit of health. My Ursaring did a pretty good job, actually, in my opinion. Burned with a little bit more, it really didn't matter. He let him kill it off. He went for the Thunderbolt, which, it's alright. Electivire, it's cool, still my second fave. But also he has a leftover on it, which, it's pretty cool. My Electivire doesn't have any of these moves, it's pretty new to me. So I go for my Honchkrow, I go for the Sucker Punch, because, well actually, at this point, I didn't have the Moxie boost on my Honchkrow originally, so it's whatever. So I go for the Kingdra. I didn't want to do anything with it, figuring he figured out my Sucker Punch, so I switch out, go into my Machamp, and he goes straight for the Ice Beam, which, I guess I figured that was a possibility that would happen. So he goes for the Surf. I figured, okay, I can take it, whatever. And I go straight for the Dynamic Punch, and that reason being that I went for the Dynamic Punch is, just to get the confusion off. But Dynamic Punch wound up doing a lot of damage to this Kingdra, so that was pretty cool to me. Then he goes straight for the Dragon Pulse, and, since Dynamic Punch did a lot, I did another Dynamic Punch, just in case he probably switched out or whatever. So his Kingdra went down, he sent in his Tyranitar, and I'm like, alrighty, he might outspeed me. But surprisingly enough, my Machamp was faster, and I'm like, wow, Tyranitar should be faster than Machamp last time I checked, so don't know what happened there. So I guess, my Machamp's been turning on those legs. Leg muscles very powerful. And then he sends out his Gengar, and I'm like, alright, I'm just gonna switch this out, my Machamp out, and go straight into my very own Kingdra. He goes straight into the, oh wow, this happened? I don't recall this moment. Huh. Well then, this is pretty awkward. That doesn't matter, that doesn't really bother me at all. Don't hate on this person. is cool. And he does go for the Sus Bomb. He gets a critical hit. Then I get poisoned, and I'm just like, crap. This is very unfortunate. I didn't really expect this in the video, and I had to battle myself. The poison and the sand damage pretty much killed off my Kingdra, so my Kingdra pretty much had a series of unfortunate events. So I sent in my Hans Crow, and you know, I figured the Sucker Punch would kind of be obvious to him, but I guess he didn't really see it coming. So Sucker Punch ended up killing Gengar, which is pretty good in this pretty awkward moment right now. Man, I'm a noob. How did I not even see this? So he goes directly into his Ninetales. I go for the Sucker Punch, but it failed because he went straight for the Confuse Ray, which I'm like, it doesn't matter, I guess. Sandstorm confusion damage. So I think in this part I switch out, I do believe. Yes, I switch out and go directly into my Magmortar. Yes, I go into my Magmortar, since you know, I really don't know a reason for this really. I just switched in because it was a more healthier one and it could take Ninetales beneficially, and it has the leftovers going in for it. So he goes for this. Well, I go for the substitute. My bad. And he goes for the Confuse Ray, which fails. So pretty much that's why I did it, because I know whatever Magmar would have went for wouldn't have killed it in one hit. So I go for the Focus Blast. It connects, you know, because usually people call it the Focus Mess, which, I mean, yeah, it does have that tendency. He goes for the Confuse Ray again, well, yeah, I'm really sorry for this battle if it displeases anybody, but I go for the Focus Blast again, and it connects again, which shows that my ratio with the Focus Blast is pretty fucking nice. And I get a critical hit, which really didn't matter, more of an overkill. So that pretty much sums up the battle there. Alright, thank you for watching this battle, and I'm sorry if it wasn't as good as most of my battles usually are. Some of them were just I guess. Not really, I just didn't feel like looking through any of them, and I just saw this one and picked it out and thought it was still good. He did his best. I mean, yeah, I mean, no, everybody makes, I guess, certain mistakes. No tendency, I make my own mistakes, and I'm just gonna shut the fuck up. I'm just gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. Alright, but yeah, again, thanks for watching this video. This has been There Is Only One Letter T, and have a nice day. Bye-bye.